Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentleman Thomas here, coach of the Copenhagen Gallades with my WPF semi-finals, playoffs, team builder before the match. This time around, we are going up against a team we faced in the regular seasons, and spoiler alert, we unfortunately lost against them. So, we're very much trying to redeem ourselves for this match. We are going up against the New York Islanders, coached by JCaps. So, JCaps has a Shifu Single Strike, Latios, Mega Slowbro, Gorgeist, Florges, Donphan, Galvantula, the Manatan Gala, Articuno, Entei, and Muk. So since we last faced him, he has swapped out his Mega Venusaur No for Mega Slowbro, and then he has acquired Articuno and Entei No, and I think Muk as well. But I'm not 100% sure which mons he traded away. I think he traded away an Aerodactyl, but because I believe he had a space 130 speed mon. But since he doesn't have now, I now have the fastest mon in Cinderace. Things to really be worried about his team is, of course, the Urshifu, the Latios, the Galarian Dimantan, and for my team specifically, the Galvantula. Galvantula is such a problem for my team. Defensively, he has some decent mons. Donphan kind of stuffs both Dragosaur and Escadrille if it's built correctly, which I do think he could bring like an Assault Vest. I was made aware of this by my good friend Honch. He helped me build a little bit. Like I built, then I talked to Honch, changed some sets, and then I changed some sets again after I've talked with Honch because I realized something, which I'll get into later. His Mega Slowbro is by far his best answer to my Cinderace. If I can kill that, Cinderace can kind of just go in. He doesn't have a great fire resist. Like Entei isn't really a resist, I would say. And Donphan, while Donphan can take a hit, it doesn't want to take a hit twice, basically. Because if he swaps it in, I Powerball, I swap out. Next time it comes in, it doesn't take a hit again. Like it doesn't want to take 2 hits in a row. So Cinderace is gonna be very good this matchup. I also really have to make sure I can counter his Galarian Dimantan going Zen mode, because that was how I lost last time. He went Zen mode, got Galarian Dimantan, and just swept my team. But when I also prep for that, I also have to make sure I don't get too focused on it. I don't want it to cloud my mind around the rest of his mons. So, with that in mind, our first mon this week is going to be Cinderace, also known as Osoba Mask. Cinderace is going to be holding the Choice Band. Holder's attack is 1.5, but I can only select the first move it executes. Blaze ability, because I cannot run the Libera ability. EV spread is going to be Jolly Nature with 72 HP, 2 attack, 0 defense, 0 special defense, and 184 in speed. This allows me to outspeed anything on his team that is not a Choice Scarf, or if Sticky Webs is up from the Galvantula. I do think he could very well bring Sticky Webs, because Sticky Webs kind of also just makes it so my Sand Rush team isn't as good as it could have been. And I don't think Galvantula really needs to run much else but dual stab. Like outside of dual stab, I can't do a whole lot to it. Well, it can do a lot to my team more so. But Cinderace is one of the first kind of mons where we see a little bit gearing towards how to stop the Galarian Dimantan. So we have U-turn, Powerball, Quick Attack, and High Jump Kick. So I think U-turn, Powerball, and High Jump Kick kind of explain themselves. Like stab, momentum, coverage for like Shifu, and just general for like Entei. It's not like his Slowbro does kind of wall this a little bit. Like U-turn does decent damage because I'm Choice Banded. Now Quick Attack. Quick Attack is there because it does a minimum of 27% to a Galarian Dimantan that is speed crept to outspeed my Escadrille and then have it in HP basically. I can, which means if he goes for sub belly drum, I can kill with Quick Attack. That's why we have it. I didn't really need anything else, like a Gong Shot maybe for like Florges, but Powerball kind of does enough. Same with like Assurance for his Slowbro. It doesn't do enough to Slowbro to want to run it. I might as well run U-turn and then have Quick Attack. So that's Cinderace this week. Next up this week we have Dragosaur. Dragosaur, also known as X-Drag, is going to be holding the Life Orb. Holder's attack do 1.3 damage and lose 1/10 of max HP after the attack. Sand Rush ability, because I still don't really need to run Hustle. I would rather be able to outspeed some stuff and then have like Life Orb or Choice Band. Then I would have a Hustle, miss a move, cry. You know, I'm not a big fan of Hustle, so that's why we're going with the Sand Rush ability. The EV spread is going to be Hasty Nature with 0 HP, 2v2 attack, 40 special attack, 0 in special defense, and 216 in speed. This allows me to outspeed a Choice Scarf Latios, which means I outspeed his entire team under sand, unless he has a webs up or he is Galarian Damantan Zen mode with the Select Berry popped. Then he also outspeeds me, but that outspeeds anything on my team basically. Dragosaur is going to be rocking Fire Blast, Bolt Beak, Dragon Claw, and Draco Meteor. So Dragosaur isn't really much of a win con this time around because I was made aware by Honch that Donphan could very well come with an Assault Vest, and an Assault Vest, Donphan kind of shuts down Dragosaur. Bolt Beak can affect it. Draco Meteor doesn't do enough. Fire Blast doesn't do enough. Dragon Claw is if he's like a max def. Donphan Dragon Claw does semi-decent damage. Plus it also makes it so I can always kill the Latios even after I have Draco Meteor. So should I be on the sand, I Draco Meteor to kill something. He brings in his Latios, then I just can Dragon Claw to death. Fire Blast is mainly there for Gorgeist. It can also, I guess, hit the Articuno, but I would always ball beak that, I guess. So it also hits the Donphan like semi-decent if he's not an Assault Vest. Actually, Fire Blast into Draco Meteor has a chance to kill if he's not Assault Vest, which he could maybe not be. He could just be max physically defensive and maybe have like a, I don't know, mixed defensive Gorgeist maybe? Something like that. I don't know. He can bring a couple of different stuff on his team. But that's Dragosaur. Next on the team this week, we have Togekiss, also known as All Sunday. Togekiss is going to be holding the heavy duty boots. When switching in, the holder is unaffected but has it on its side of the field. Serene Grace, because I don't want to run Hustle, I'm not a physical attacker whatsoever. And Superlog is more if I had like a meme game or I want to run some fun shenanigans. But Serene Grace is just a general better ability. Even Spread is going to be Bold Nature with 228 HP, 228 defense, 0 special attack, 52 special defense, and 0 in speed. Now, this is one of the first mounts where I have actually looked at like how much HP, how much defense do I need to take so and so hit. So it takes a Shifu single strike, Wicked Blow, Choice Bandits. I think it's 4 hits it needs to do. Poison Jab is a 2-hit KO whether I'm max defense or not. So if he predicts me to go Togekiss, he Poison Jabs, it's a 2-hit KO, so it wouldn't matter. So I kind of also looked at like how much does like a Galarian Damantan regular Choice Scarf do to Togekiss with Ice Punch, and I can take an Ice Punch, but not necessarily an Icicle Crash. Icicle Crash is a 50-50 to kill, I think it is. Where no, Icicle Crash is a 50-50 no matter what, and this makes it so it's still kind of a 50-50. Where Ice Punch I can live, I believe it was. And the 52 in Speed also makes it so I have a chance to live against the Galvantula if he's not a boosting item, if he's like Focus Sash or I don't know, something. But yeah, Togekiss is going to be rocking the Dazzling Gleam, Roost, Defog, and Heal Bell. It is very much a support Togekiss. It's here to take a hit from the Urshifu, potentially the Latios if I needed to, and then hit those two with Dazzling Gleam. Then I have Roost for recovery. Defog, if he brings Web, I want to get those webs away as fast as possible. And Heal Bell, if you want to like toxic a couple of my mons, I need to be able to get it off because not all of them necessarily want to be swapping out all the time because that's kind of dangerous against his team because then he gets his Volt Turn Core going and then I'm just stuck in a loop. Next up this week, we have Tangrowth, also known as Soki King. Tangrowth is going to be holding the Custap Berry. Holder moves first in its priority bracket when at a quarter max HP or less. Single use. Regenerator ability. So I know what you're thinking. Well, what's the chance you're gonna be in quarter and then not die? Like, well, you'll see in a bit. So we are rocking a relaxed nature with 248 HP, 0 attack, 244 in defense, 0 special attack, and 16 in special defense. Again, this has also been very much specific EV crept to take specific hits again from the Urshifu. I can also take a hit from the Galarian Damantan if I need to, but I have I think it is a 60% chance to live 2 Wicked Blows. Like I swap in, he Wicked Blows, I can potentially live the next one, which would put me in Custap Berry range. And the Custap Berry, I checked this, doesn't pop until I attack on the next turn, so he won't know. And we have Knockoff, Giga Drain, Focus Blast, and Endure. So we have Endure to manually pop our Costa Berry basically. If he is in a situation where he only has like Galarian Dimension and Dawnfang left, he doesn't really want to U-turn into a Dawnfang. He doesn't get anything out of that, so he has to go for the kill. I can endure. I get I get down to whatever HP I have. I will probably be within Costa Berry range. Then on the next turn, I can Focus Blast, hopefully hit and kill the Galarian Dimension. That's the general idea. Costa Berry also works for his Urshifu. It kind of also works for his Galvantula if I need to. I can't kill the Galvantula unless it's already kind of low. But if I need to, I can endure into like a knockoff, and it does pretty decent damage. Same concept with like Dawnfan, because I am a minus speed nature, so his Dawnfan could potentially outspeed me, but it could have ice shot, so it wouldn't matter that much. Same with Latios, I can knock off if I need to. So Costab is actually not. It's actually just a really, really nice way to kind of get a hit off no matter what if I do it before it. Plus, it's a really cool tech. I'm hoping I can pull off, but at the same time, if I can make it so I don't get in the situation where I need it, that's also perfect. Plus, this also stops his Galarian Dimension basically in the tracks, because I can endure on whatever hit he hits me with, and then I can just cast that berry Giga Drain. Giga Drain should even kill at that point. Well, no, sorry. Giga Drain would be resisted because it becomes a fire type in Zen mode. So I would have to Focus Blast. Next up on the team this week, we have Slowbro. So yeah, we do bring the Regenerator Core. Of course we do that. Slowbro, also known as Kuma, is going to be holding the Colbert Berry. Half damage taken from a super effective dark type attack. Single use regenerator ability because why not? Bold native with 248 HP, 248 defense, 0 special attack, 0 special defense, and 12 in speed. Yes, this has also been EV'd. Yes, I've really like minusculed and had my EVs be as specific as I could. So this takes a wicked blow, of course, because we have the Colbert Berry, but it also takes it takes less than 50% from a U-turn from the Galarian Dimension if it's Choice Scarfed. If it's Choice Banded, that's a little bit annoying. But Choice Scarf, I feel like it's just a little bit better against my team. If you band yourself, I can just revenge with its Cinderace every time. The 12 in speed is in case we need to outspeed his Mega Slowbro. They have the same speed, and I don't necessarily think he would speed creep my Slowbro. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. The moves we're going to be rocking are going to be Scald, Counter, Toxic, and Teleport. So Scald is just a generally good move. Yeah, his Gorgeist can come, but Gorgeist is primarily a physical attacker, so it doesn't really want to catch the Scald. Counter. Counter is my way to kind of stop his U-turn momentum. If I'm at full health in against either the Urshifu or the Dimantan, I pretty much click Counter no matter what. Because if he U-turns on me, he does just under 50%, and I hit back with Counter, which just bobs pretty much anything that wants to come in. Slowbro's health stat is higher than most of his mons. Of course, his own Mega Slowbro has the same health stat, so it would probably survive if he does like 40% to me, then it would do 80 to him. But other than that, like Florges has a lower HP stat. I guess Urshifu does have a higher HP stat, but at the same time, Urshifu would also do more damage to me with a Wiggle Blow. But I guess you could argue the Colbert Berry kind of counters that. But Colbert Berry is also just a safe measure, so I can always click counter in front of it. Toxic is just there. If I'm in against like his Mega Slowbro, I'm hoping to outspeed with the 12s in the EVs and Toxic it before it can potentially sub or combine whatever it wants to do. And then Teleport for the momentum. I love Teleport, so I'm pretty much always going to run that. Lastly, this week we have Giglet, because we do one on Sandsetter with a Sandmon, also known as Alabasta. Giglet is going to be holding the leftovers at the end of every turn. Holo stores 116 of his max HP. Sandstream ability. On switching, this Pokemon summons Sandstorm. So we have an EV spread with a Careful Nature with 248 HP, 0 attack, 0 defense, 216 in special defense, and 44 in speed. Yes, that is speed creep to outspeed his Mega Slowbro as well. Yes. So this is my primary Galvantula counter. Unfortunately, Galvantula could, if he's not a choice item, he can pretty much just click Thunder into Volt Switch every time, because I can, of course, not outspeed it. He would risk getting like hit with like a Stone Edge, me getting Rocks Up, getting hit with like a Toxic, whatever. Speaking of, let's look at the moveset. Our moveset is going to be Stone Edge, Heavy Slam, Toxic, Stealth Rocks. So Stone Edge hits most of his mons, except for the Dawnfan, but I can't really hit the Dawnfan with anything anyway, so might as well run Stone Edge. And then Heavy Slam is there to bop the Florges in case I need it. Toxic, because I don't see his Mach coming, and he doesn't have a steel type. That's maybe the one like true fault on his team is he doesn't have a steel type, so I can just spam toxic all I want. And as I said, I really do not see the Mach coming whatsoever. And then we have stealth rocks, because if I can get rocks up, I can pretty much neuter that Galarian Diamantine so much. That's my team this week. Now looking at what I think he's going to bring, I think he's going to bring his Urshifu, his Galarian Diamantine, his Galvantula, his Donphan, his Mega Slowbro, and his Gorgeist. I ultimately think the first 3 months are 100% coming. I think Donphan is like 90% coming. Mega Slowbro, I think, is coming just to deal with the Cinderace. And then Gorgeist. Gorgeist is the one that can be swapped out. It can be Latios if you want to go offensive. It can be Florges if he wants the Wish Passing. It could be Articuno. It could be Entei maybe. I don't know. Like a defensive Entei might not be terrible to also deal with Cinderace. But yeah, I'm very nervous about this match. As I said, I lost in regular season, so I really want to redeem myself. But I also want to just have a really nice and good match. So with that said, as always, if you liked the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the team builder. And with that, I'll head into the battle. So peace, YouTube. Alright, what's good, YouTube? Gentleman Thomas here with my WPF semi-finals match against JCaps. And I am so nervous. Like, I've tried to prepare for this match in a very interesting way, as you have seen in the team builder. I tried to not focus too much on the Diamantine sweep last time and just go with the flow this time around. But as you can see, he did bring the Galarian Diamantine, and he also brought his Mega Slowbro, his Florges, his Galvantula, his Urshifu, and his Donphan. So I actually think I guess pretty much all of his team, actually. I think Latios was the only one I was like, it can come, but it didn't come the last time, so it could do the same again. I'm so nervous. Like, I want to lead off, what's it called, Cinderace, just because if he leads Galvantula, that's fine. He could very well lead his Diamantine. If he leads Diamantine, I feel like it is Scarf. The same with like the Urshifu. So, and like, of course, Cinderace dies straight up to an Earthquake, but I don't think he would Earthquake on me, if we've been completely honest. Wait, why? Wait, U-turn does like nothing. That's actually kind of insane. Alright. I'm so nervous about this match, I won't lie. Part of me also want to lead like Slowbro. Slowbro kind of takes a hit from pretty much anything. And I can get either the slow teleport, or I can just... Like, the only thing is if he leads his Galvantula, that's the reason I want to lead Cinderace, because if he leads Galvantula, that's a very good lead for my part. I can just either U-turn or Powerball him. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm so nervous about this match. I'm so nervous about this match. I think I want to lead Slowbro because it's a decent lead against anything but the Galvantula, where Cinderace is only good if he leads Galvantula, Florges, or Donphan. If he or Slowbro, I can just U-turn on the Slowbro course. But if he leads in either Dam or Urshifu, we have an issue. So I'm gonna lead Slowbro. He leads Dam. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Diamantine Galar against my Slowbro. Okay, so his U-turn does 41 to 49%, which I have, as you can see, as you saw in the team build, of course, but I have counter. So I could in principle click this. Whatever he wants to send in pretty much dies in one hit. And I'm pretty sure like my Slowbro has high HP stat than Florges, right? Florges has base, yeah, so ooh. U-turns is 70%. Ooh, that's Choice Bandit. I'm pretty sure I'm getting a kill here. Yeet! Get that thing out of here. We don't want to see that. Okay. Okay, the question here is, he's probably just going to U-turn again because he doesn't lose anything by it. Slowbro. So Slowbro it doesn't die to like an icicle crash. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure he's choice banded to do that much damage to me, right? I'm like 90% sure he has to be choice banded then. Okay, yeah, wow, that was also like, not a high roll, kind of, little bit to the high, but not completely. I guess since I think he's gonna U-turn, like if he predicts this, that's insane. U-turn, yeah. Okay. Okay, so he has no qualms about clicking Volt Switch. He could very well click what's it called? He could very well click Sticker Reps here, which I do have removal on Togekiss. I'm not shaking, but I'm like nervous. Like, okay, so I don't know what this is. If it's Life Orb, it can kill Togekiss. I mean, I guess I'll just go Gallades. That is like, even if you Volt Switches, that is kind of like just a safe option. Volt Switch. Volt Switch. I gotta stay then. Dang it. Urshifu. I'm like thinking it has to be Urshifu, right? But then again, I guess he could save it. Plus, now that I have revealed like counter on Slowbro, he has to like be aware that that could be a thing on like Gallades as well. Like, it was a decent start because I got rid of his Mega Slowbro like instantly. However, like, I'm gonna be a lot on the back burner just because he has a really good Volt Turn core in his Garvantula, Dharm, and Urshifu. And I can't do too much about it actually, other than just kind of like, you know, stand there, take the hits. The thing is, if a Stun Fan comes in, do I go Tank Growth? But I don't know, because if he throws up Toxic, I actually really don't want to get Toxic. That's like very much a primary and don't want to do that kind of deal. And I talked with I got some help building from Honch. Well, I piqued his brain a little bit and we talked a bit. But I finished. I put like Counter on Slowbro myself. Afterwards, I put the Custard Berry on Tank Growth myself. I changed a couple of stuff after we talked. So he actually hasn't seen this yet. I'm just thinking, because we talked about how there's a decent chance he might actually be AV Donphan, which I could definitely see that. Okay, no, he does go to Urshifu. Like, I don't know why that took so long for him, but okay, it's leftovers Urshifu. Okay, Urshifu, bulk up with leftovers. I'm kind of assuming right now. Gallades. The Gallades takes a chunk I don't want it to take. Being leftovers does believe me to think he might be bulk up. I feel like going Tank Growth is just... I feel like he might be bulk up with having leftovers. I feel like going Tank Growth because he doesn't have a boosting thingy Baba is like a safe option, but at the same time it's like a U-turn into his Dharm basically means I have to sack him on then and there. Which that's like the gist of his team, I think. The gist of his team is basically U-turning, getting into Dharm, choice banding something, and just GG basically. Like, so that's actually a very interesting concept of his team. I actually don't know what to do in this turn because I'm like 90% sure I'd just lose him on right now. Like, his team is way too chunky for my... Like, it just hits way too hard with the Dharm Urshifu core. Like, I can't stop them both, so I'm basically just losing them on unless I can somehow predict. Because if I go Togekiss, I just give him a free Dharm if he U-turns. Which he's probably gonna click. Actually, he's probably is gonna quickly U-turn, right? But then again, Gallades is good to have just so I can whittle down a couple of his mons. I'm gonna go... Probably am... Oh no, if I lose Togekiss, I feel like he's just gonna throw webs up with his Gallades, and then it's basically just GG. Then I don't think I can win. No, it doesn't seem like he has a choice Scarper. I think Dracozolt and Sand does outspeed anything he has. I really don't know what to do on this turn. Like, I think going Tangrowth, but I'm like 100% sure he's U-turning here. but if I stay in with Gallades and lose Gallades, I don't have Sand. So it's such a dilemma. I don't like it. Help me. He's clicking U-turn, right? Oh, he did sub. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it is probably the sub bulk upset, I could imagine. What do you have Poison Jab then? Okay. I'm gonna Giga Drain because Giga Drain should still bob any... Actually, if he's like a bulky Spidef variant thingy, do I bob it? Giga Drain. Okay, Giga Drain isn't getting... Ooh, if he's like max, I don't bob it, but if he's max, kudos to that actually. Okay, just as normal Poison Jab, okay. I'll open that. Okay, I don't know if he wants to stay in now. What would he go into? Gal, Florges. Okay, that Poison Jab did 31, so is he adamant actually? No, he could just have gotten the high roll, okay. I think I could go Cinderace here. I don't think Cinderace, because the only issue would be if he subbed, but I don't see a reason why he would sub now. He would probably swap to Florges or Galvantula. I feel like I have to play a little bit bold if I want to win this match. I really do. So I think... Because like Cinderace deals with Galv or Florges, he's not sending in his Donphan, and he won't send in his Dom, because if I knock off or if I were to Focus Blast, for instance, that thing would take so much damage. I feel like going Cinderace right now. Plus, he can't kill Cinderace in one hit if he's not a boosting item. But he could have, like, he could very well sub Poison Jab, Wiggle Blow, Pulse Combat. Okay, Florges, okay, I'm fine with that. He gets no like status that stops Cinderace, he only gets Toxic, so I'm probably just gonna fire up the Powerball here. Donphan, if you like a max defensive Donphan. How much? Okay, Powerball does a good chunk. I feel like that's just what I'm gonna do, right? Like it does a chunk to this, does a chunk to Donphan. That was like a special defensive variant, okay. But he might get rocks up here. He might very well get rocks up here. I think what I want to do... He could Earthquake, I guess. Actually, to try and kill Cinderace. Cinderace, yeah, he could. I don't know exactly how his Donphan is built. I kind of want to go Slowbro just because he could predict Tangrowth or Togekiss and go for Gong Shot. And then Slowbro is just your overall better play here. He could go for Rocks. Rocks would be a little bit annoying, but do have removal on Togekiss, so I just need to get it in on like probably the Donphan actually. I'm going Slowbro. What he would predict. He would predict me going either Tang or Togekiss, and in that case, Darm is really good for him. However, it's so risky for him to go Darm. Okay, actually, Galvantula is actually such a good swap. Why didn't I think of that? Because like Gal deals with both Bro, Tang, and Togekiss. That's such a good swap. Dang, why didn't I think of that? I should have predicted that actually. Oh, that annoys me. Because now that he did it, I'm like, yeah, that's 100% what you should have done. Dang it. If I had predicted that, I could have Powerballed straight up. I mean, I could just go Alabasta. Like, I know he's probably gonna Volt Switch or Sticky Whip, so Volt Switch. Okay. Then he's gonna go a Shifu again? I don't think he would go a Shifu actually. Because he's just risking like the same thing happening basically. I feel like. Oh, he go. Wait, I just. Okay, so I just realized the nickname, like, oh, thanks. Okay. Yes, EQ. If you, wait, no, this is still the Scarper. I have to remember. I'm like 99% sure that spanned the damage he's done so far. Okay. I really don't think he would EQ. If anything, he would click Icicle Crash or U-turn. One of the two. I don't know if I'm willing to necessarily let Gigalith go down in case he clicks any move that kills. Plus, as soon as Gigalith goes down, his Galvantula like goes in. I don't know what it is. It could very well be like a Choice Scarf for Galvantula at this point, which that would not be a bad bring because they didn't bring it. Like, part of me wish I had brought Escadrille, but at the same time I do want, like, I'm fine with my team with what I brought. I think I did end up bringing like the correct choices. Okay, now that Bro is at max health, I could technically go into it. But the thing is, if he U-turns into his Galvantula, like, Bro isn't taking it, Togekiss isn't taking the Thunder either. Oh, that's... How does Sand... I actually don't know if Thunder loses accuracy in Sand, because I know it gains in Rain. Can't miss in Rain. Okay, it doesn't say anything about it. So I kind of wish it... it lost accuracy in this like Volt turn action he has going on is really. I think I have to Sagamon to put me in a position to kill another Mon basically. And who's like right now, if his Galvantula is not Choice Scarf, it is not that important to have Dracozolt around. It becomes more important to have Cinderace around. I also think he wants to keep his Donphan very healthy, if I'm honest. But if I lose Togekiss, I know he's throwing up webs. I think that's why he wants. That's why he's like recircling his Togekiss like that, because he wants to. You know what? I kind of want to give up on Gigalith just because I don't think it's the most important run right now. I'm gonna give up my rocks. Yeah, Icicle crashes. Dang it. I should have gone Bro. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Okay. Question. Do we go... We can go Dracozolt. And I can fire... Dragometer doesn't kill... Fire Blast does kill, actually. So I could go Dracozolt, fire up the Fire Blast against his Darmanitan. Plus, I won't get a better chance to use Dracozolt than this. Okay, he goes Darmanitan. Please hit, please hit, please hit. That does. Okay, he is AV. He is AV 100%. AV, yeah. Kind of what I figured. I figured very much he would... Not figured. It was put in my head, and I kind of realized he would probably be AV for Dracozolt, so he can take on both sides. But not he. That Fire Blast. How much did that Fire Blast do? Fire Blast did 22, so he has a little bit of Spit Def investment as well. So he's like probably impish with like 204 or something like that defense with the rest in SPDF, I could imagine. Something like that. Maybe a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little bit less. Part of me want to stay in Drake Assault right now because Drake Assault is not important for this matchup that much. It comes very much down to what his Galvantula is, basically. He has not shown a move on his... He's not shown a move on this thing yet. Kinda do want to just Draco Meteor, get as much damage off as possible. If anything, he would probably either knock off or swap out right now. I don't think Drake Assault is that important, because Sand is gonna disappear. I'm Draco Meteor. I think I'm Draco Meteor because I don't think Drake Assault is that important, and I need to like take care of, utilize the Sand, because Drake Assault doesn't outspeed anything as soon as that's gone. So I just need to take care. You need to have the Sand up basically, and if it doesn't EQ, that's really nice for me. Actually, I could. Would a second, okay, actually with a second Fire Blast it with 22%, 22, that's math, that's 66. I would not bring him in Draco Meteor range, so I probably should just Draco Meteor. I think it kind of also just hits anything that wants to come in. Like I get damage on this, that's like the most important. The more damage I can get on this, the better Cinderace becomes for endgame. Okay, yeah, he stayed in. Like that's fine. I can't figure he would. Yeah, because I think he thought the same that I did. Now, do I Don Fan? Do I kill Cinderace the next time he comes in? I think I do. I think I have a really good chance of killing him this next time I'm in. If he's like max impish, yeah, I kill this next time I'm in. So I could actually just go into. Actually, can Cinderace end it right now if I hit all my moves? I think I can, actually. If I hit all my power balls, that might be GG. I feel like I should go for it. Not knowing what the Galvantula is the problem, because if he has Choice Scarf, he just Volt switches, brings in something, it dies, he brings in the Galvantula again. I think Cinderace has a chance to sweep right now. So Shifa is taking just enough damage for Powerball to be a thing. Sucker Punch does a lot to Cinderace. Yeah, as I okay, I'm like going over this like a little bit slower than I typically. I don't know if I actually am, but I feel like I am, because I'm like nervous. I'm like shaking a little bit actually. Okay, I don't know if I trust Cinderace to hit. That's more my issue actually. I don't know if I trust Cinderace to hit everything. If Cinderace stays, can I somehow win this game? I could, probably. I just have to believe in him. Just have to believe in Osoba Mask! Okay, that's one. Okay, Modest. Choice. Scarf. Does not kill me. Wait, I'm not on the right mon. Still does not kill me. So he's probably gonna Volt Switch more than anything here. If he's Arca Berry, he still like doesn't kill me. Darn. Come on, Cinderace, come on, go. You did not do that, Cinderace! You did not do that! Oh, I don't need this, Cinder. Okay, Shifu Bulk Up versus Slowbro, he's +1. Big Blow does 61 to 72, he should not be able to kill me. And I could. And Skull does 38 to 45. I should be able to, but I don't know. I'm so nervous about this right now. Okay, Turkish should be able to die. Turkish should be able to die. Turkish should be able to die. Oh my god, I'll take that. Oh, that felt good. Sorry, JCaps, if that came out wrong. Oh, that was so good. That was redemption, but I also thought I played my fucking ass off there. Whew. Okay. Oh my god. My hands are like shaking. They're cold. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Okay. JCaps, big GG. Like, I have come to really enjoy playing you because I think we have a very good, like, I think our mindsets are like really good against each other. You have good exciting games. I happily took the dub this time around, but I got absolutely crushed in our regular season. So, whew. But GG JCaps, this was a very good game. I hope all of you that watched this enjoyed it. And as always, leave a like on the video if you did. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the battle. I thought I played very well. I think I actually played to what I should. I don't think I did any like major misplay whatsoever. I might have, but then I've just missed it because I'm too happy right now. And remember, subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I'm out. Peace, YouTube.